and some minions will take this tower. Um, but I also don't want to die for it, so we got to clear it, go up with the minions safely. This is also one of the reasons why I don't necessarily like Sunfire Cloak on split pushers, because you spend so much time under tower that you don't want to accidentally target enemies with your AoE damage.
Boom! I hate you so much.
Perfect. Welcome everybody, Strategy Engineer, and today we're going to be doing a guide on how to play split push Sion. For those of you who don't know, split pushing is a concept where you push a lane against by yourself and the rest of your team is doing something else. In team fights, this helps if you're really tanky and hard to kill, but can destroy towers, because then they're forced to send either their best player or two lower level players to fight you, to stop you from taking the lane, which means the rest of your team now has an advantage because they outnumber the team. It also helps if you're just all around losing the lane. If you can push a tower or two and get it down to the base, then you can go rotate and help another lane. So split pushing is about the idea of really just pushing the lane down fast as you can, becoming a scary threat. Sometimes you do die a lot, but my calculation and how I try and keep track of it, like my own internal KDA, is that in general a tower is worth 2 deaths. You know, naturally there's points where it's not, because if you're going to die in the middle of a team fight, your team's going to die for it. You know, you got to think of the whole encounter or the whole balance of each individual situation. But if I'm going to go under tower and I can get a kill and a tower, that's a huge deal, even if I die doing it. And if I can get a tower for free with just my death, you know, that's pretty good, as long as they don't take a tower in response. League isn't about KDA, it's about destroying the other person's nexus, and to destroy it, you need to get there. With that in mind, this was a really good game that we played. I'm launching it right now so we can rewatch it together, and I'm going to commentate a little bit on it, and hope you enjoy. Okay, so at the beginning of this game, our jungler is going to want to take his top buff, so we're going to go down there and help him out. But first things first, we're going to walk over here, we're going to place this early ward. Oh no, this is the wrong game. Jungler on my bottom this game. Sorry about that. And yeah, so we're just going to pretty much wait. A lot of the idea of split pushing is you just want items, because that's just, everybody wants items. But for Sion, we need his experience, because we're going to be using the ultimate to get away, usually. Sometimes if we're really tanky, we'll use it to engage and just hope that we can disrupt the enemy team. In this game, we'll also use it just to get from place to place, because why not? Part of split pushing is being able to get to the front of that lane again really quickly. If you're going to run a split pusher, you're going to want to do attack damage, because that's what does the most to towers. And you're going to want to build attack damage and pretty much anything to make you sustain in lane. You want to be able to clear wave after wave after wave and go back with 2,000 gold. I know it sounds just like good laning, which it is, but top lane is kind of like its own unique solo game, insofar as you don't need to worry about team fights until closer to the whole build. So both you and your opponent are building tanks anyway, usually. So you don't need to worry too much about actually killing each other or being poked. But we'll see what happens in this game. I'm missing a few of my minions, which isn't great. I'm still working on that. But I'm doing a lot better with my mana conservation this game. And then, yeah, I use that W to get that bubble, make people back off, and I'm able to get 3 minions for free. Again, I don't want to really fight Darius. I just want gold and experience because I'm not going for KDA. I don't care about him. He can be killed. It's all the same to me. I want his tower. Okay. One thing to note about Sion's Q is the hitbox is a little bit longer than the image, and it's kind of a little bit narrower. So if you're going to try and get out of a Sion Q, run to the side, not back. He runs back, he gets hit. See, he was nowhere near that hitbox, and he still got knocked up. And now we're maxing our Q first, and pop, and then he pulls me in. So that's annoying to start, but near the end of the game, that's going to be absolutely broken. For me, because I'm going to have Sunfire's Cloak. I'm going to have. Actually, I don't build Sunfire's Cloak anymore. For split pushing, I've started building all AD, or just anything to make people not want to approach me. Which ended up working this game was I was such a nuisance to fight against that people just left me alone and I was able to push the lane. Let's see, we're gonna get. Let's skip to here. Get back to me. Okay, so I died. Let's watch that. Oh no, I just backed. Okay. Okay, so I'm coming back to lane. Oh, sorry. Okay, so right now he's just staying in range. My Q does all the damage, so even if he runs towards me to get away from it, like look at that, that's disgusting. Take that turret hit, whatever. And some people would panic and go back right now, but you want to clear these waves. Wave control, which you usually want to keep them near your tower. But with split pushing, the idea is to make the enemy go back, not even focusing on the kill, because you want to have as much health as you can when you go into split push. So you want to make them go back, clear the whole wave, attack their tower. As soon as they get up, you go back, and by the time that they've cleared the wave, you can start your wave control again. So look, we got 2 waves stacked up here. He's coming back. I back off. I probably could have backed off sooner, but I wanted to get that Proctor Colossus off. He pulls me in. I flash. And we took out a third of a tower, and we're going to go back. If you haven't already noticed, I have teleport, and that is very important for split pushing, because then you're able to just pretty much teleport to the frontmost minion, and then you're there. You're just taking towers. There is a concept of having like split push teams where everybody has. It's not so much split pushes as massive rotate, where everybody has teleport and they can all just show up in one lane suddenly, and no one knows which lane they're going to. So yeah, he did the same thing I did. He pushed up the wave, started to get some free hits on it. My Q just clears pretty much everything. And I missed that minion because I am terrible at League. Place the ward just so I don't get ganked. And it's not so much that I care about getting ganked, as that I care about knowing that I'm going to be ganked. I should have released my Q there earlier. I would have gotten a slow on him. Right now, he can't do jack. There we go. That was a good Q release. No knock-up, but a slow. If I'd waited any longer, it would have been a knock-up, but he wouldn't have been there. Yeah, Darius is asking for assistance. That's pretty funny. Hi, Darius. Can I play with your tower? Just kill him real quick. Walk away. And I was considering going back here, and I might have, but nope. That's the right call. In a way, if I had more vision, it would have been a really good call, just because I would have known I couldn't have been ganked. But it was worth staying to get these hits. Boom. Of all the objectives, I think first tower is one of the highest ones for game win rate. And I think it's because it kind of tilts the other team a little bit too. And there's just a lot of things that you have advantage of if that first tower's gone. So yeah, we try and take that, and we try and take it as early as possible so we get the bonus gold for destroying it before the turret plating falls. And I got 27 seconds till my teleport's up, so I'm just gonna walk up into the lane. I don't build boots, but I have boots on my for one of my rooms. If this video is interesting enough for people, I'll go through and explain my room page for Sion split push. Darius is pinging for assistance everywhere, man. He does not want to fight me. And pop. Pop goes the weasel. Yeah, what's he gonna do? Pull me in closer? It's like one of his abilities is useless. And again, I don't care about the kill, I just care about him going back, so boom. And there he is. We're just going to move around, trying to avoid his abilities, clear these minions. Because at this point, one Colossus proc and some minions will take this tower. But I also don't want to die for it, so we got to clear it, go up with the minions safely. This is also one of the reasons why I don't necessarily like Sunfire Cloak on split pushers, because you spend so much time under tower that you don't want to accidentally target enemies with your AoE damage. And then I probably die right here just because there's no way to get out of this. Oh no, there was a way to get out of it. I got saved right there. Then we come back here, try really hard not to get hit, and take that tower if we can. Now there's Shaco. He was played by Druth. He was my buddy who was playing this game with me. We were just having some fun, weren't even recording, which is one of the reasons why I have to go back into this editor to do it. Hit the proc, tower's destroyed, and get the kill. At this point, Darius is not in a good mood. Okay, so gaining our health, and then we're gonna teleport back to lane, most likely, and try and push. everybody, this is Strategy Engineer. If you like this video and want to support me in making more, be sure to subscribe by hitting the button in the middle. If you want to see similar content, click to the left, and for the whole playlist, click to the right. I'm still learning to edit and find my style, so any feedback, like, dislike, or comment helps a lot. Till next time, peace.